The idea that beauty conveys this sense of life and its furtherance, I think, is also suggested by a phenomenon that I've become rather interested in of late, which is the fact that in mourning, across cultures, there often seems to be a highly aestheticized sense of what is appropriate. Even the idea of what behaviors are appropriate are often commented on in terms of beauty. I think when we try to do something beautiful to commemorate someone that we have lost, we're asserting that they continue to be part of our community, that we're not going to give them over to the blind forces of nature, as Hegel put it. At the same time, mourners themselves, I think, are usually at a loss for feeling a sense of life. And they feel a sense of solace and support, a resurgence of their own life by virtue of being surrounded by beautiful things. It gives them a sense that even in a context where it seems that things have fallen apart, nevertheless there is at least something that is going right. And this, again, points to the promise that beauty provides.
Now death is, I think, one shaking up of telling man the truth of life. This is the end. This is reality. You see the peace, the beauty, the quiet of reality. All the excitement of living, the tensions of living are over. There is peace. For a moment you enter the funeral hall, there is quiet. That's the way reality must be actually, before the tensions start. Now, when we are doing all that, you say that you are taking us, that it is bringing you back to life and things like that. I am saying no, maybe we are trying to run the other direction. Like, we don't want to see that quiet. We want to live. We want to be busy with our tensions. A rejection of the... Maybe that could also be... The modern man does not want to see that. We are giving them all false hopes, promises of future, even paradise, or kingdom of God, or whatever in all our religions. We don't want them to accept this reality.
When you talked about the rituals of mourning, they seem to me to be a way in which instead of the aesthetic, you get the anesthetic, you know, that basically it's a way to still the pain and to go from trauma and grief and pain to some sort of relief and you know, overcome that sense of loss.
Traditional Indian funeral. This wasn't a ritual that was peaceful and quiet and solemn. There was no Beethoven's Ninth playing in the background. The family washed the body and then they wrapped it, they had the rituals at home. They took it to a funeral pyre where the whole family, or the men in the family, watched. My son, who was 8, unfortunately my father had no sons, he had to watch while the skull was broken with a rod. People mourned loudly and did not stop to consider that they should contain their emotion.